Closer to the middle of a heartbreak, further than a cloud breaks away. From storm in a valley where sunshine wake me up. Let your worries unfold and lift up and disappear. Draw a picture in mind, flowing, singing dream. Spell out your first life. Closer to the middle of a heartbreak, further than a cloud breaking away. From a storm in a valley where sunshine waves, wake me up when the shadows play. Let your worries rise, lift up, disappear. Draw a picture in your mind so clear, flowing, singing, a dream that won't tell. Spell out your first life, future bright as a bell. Whispers of a moment, they never stay. Falling like leaves, then they drift away. The sky holds secrets, but it doesn't keep. Closer to the middle where the heartache sleeps. Let your worries rise, lift up, disappear. Draw a picture in your mind so clear, flowing, singing, a dream that won't tell. Spell out your first life, future bright as a bell. Unbelievable bright, the stars align. You're the spark that rewrites time. Far from the storm where the clouds unwind. Wake me up, let the sunlight climb. Oh, let your worries rise, lift up, disappear. Draw a picture in your mind so clear, floating, singing, a dream that won't tell. Spell out your first life, future bright as a bell. Unbelievable bright, the stars align. You're the spark that rewrites time. Far from the storm where the clouds unwind. Wake me up, let the sunlight climb. Let your worries rise, lift up, disappear. Draw a picture in your mind so clear, flowing, singing, a dream that won't tell. Spell out your first light, future bright as a bell. Closer to the middle of a heartbreak, further than a cloud breaking away. From a storm in a valley where sunshine waits, wake me up when the shadows break. Let your worries rise, lift up, disappear. Draw a picture in your mind so clear, flowing, singing, a dream that won't tell. Spell out your first light, future bright as a bell. Stay falling like leaves, then they drift away. The sky holds secrets, but it doesn't keep. Closer to the middle where the heartache sleeps. Let your worries rise, lift up, disappear. Draw a picture in your mind so clear, flowing, singing, a dream that won't tell. Spell out your first life, future bright as a bell.
Prologue: The Secrets Beneath Sussex. Beneath the rolling hills of Sussex, a secret world exists. A labyrinth of tunnels, stretching from Goodwood to Funtington, connecting to a hidden underground facility. It started with the Valdo Quarry, an unassuming excavation site. But what lies beneath is far more than rock and soil. Whispers of an underground military complex, linked to the Portsmouth Naval Base, have circulated for years. The evidence? Deep excavation projects, hidden bunkers, and energy facilities drawing immense power, far more than a simple estate would need. Some say this network dates back to World War II, when Brighton Council built a secure bunker at Devil's Dyke. Others claim it predates even that, with ancient tunnels leading to forgotten chambers beneath the city. Relics from centuries past have been found, but what's most disturbing are the recent developments: military activity, hidden entrances, and a network of surveillance keeping curious eyes away. At the heart of this mystery lies Goodwood, home to an underground facility linked to Lord March's estate. Deep below, hidden beneath layers of secrecy, exists a covert base that extends through a web of tunnels, reaching as far as Funtington. RAF Funtington ALG, a once classified Royal Air Force underground facility, remains connected to this vast subterranean network. Nearby, Kinetic, a defense technology firm, is rumored to have operations tied to these secret projects. RAF Funtington is not just a historical site, it is believed to be an active hub for clandestine drone operations, launching secret missions under the cover of darkness. The former airfield's infrastructure is still evident, with remnants of the runways picked out, along with 3 rudimentary hangars. Common Road had been severed by one runway and closed to traffic. It appears that B2146 traffic was obliged to skirt around the site to the north via Adstein, Hares Lane. These modifications suggest the site's continued strategic importance. RAF Funtington ALG originally served as a fighter and fighter reconnaissance airfield, with runways measuring 1,464 meters, 4,803 feet, and 1,097 meters, 3,599 feet, covered in Sommerfeld tracking. In modern times, it is suspected to be a top-secret drone facility conducting classified missions. And then, there's the Devil's Ditch, an 8-mile trench stretching across Sussex, steeped in legend and secrecy. Some believe it marks the boundary of something ancient. Others say it's a gateway to something far more sinister. John Leonard Walson had always looked to the stars. But his discoveries would soon reveal that the greatest mysteries weren't just above us, they were beneath our feet.
The revelation: discovering strange objects in orbit through your telescope and capturing high-resolution images. Tentative chapter outline. The revelation: discovering strange objects in orbit through your telescope and capturing high-resolution images. A scientist's warning: receiving messages from astronomers hinting at a deeper secret behind your findings. The helicopters begin. Low-flying aircraft and other signs of surveillance escalate. Men in the shadows, noticing unknown figures near your home, interference with your telescope equipment. Digital footsteps, emails being intercepted, computers behaving strangely, warnings to stop. The Star Wars Connection, investigating MIT Lincoln Laboratory, uncovering links to a classified space weapons program. Threats and silence, direct intimidation attempts, strange phone calls, cars following you. The fight to expose the truth, deciding to release your findings to the public despite the risks. Disinformation and gaslighting, attempts to discredit you, false narratives about your discoveries. The secret war above us, exploring the possibility of an ongoing classified war in space, escape or confrontation, weighing the risks of continuing or disappearing into obscurity, revealing everything, a final decision to expose all information or take a different path. The Watchers in the Sky. John Leonard Walson had always been fascinated by the cosmos. As a child, he marveled at the celestial bodies, dreaming of the day he could explore them in greater detail. What he never expected was that his passion would put him in the crosshairs of powerful forces determined to keep secrets hidden among the stars. It started with his custom-built telescope, an 18-inch f/16 masterpiece with an astonishing 14,000mm focal length. Using a technique that rivaled even top-tier government optics, he captured highly detailed images of strange, structured objects in Earth's orbit, objects that shouldn't have been there. Some resembled satellites, others seemed far more advanced, hinting at technology not publicly acknowledged. Then the emails came. Jerry Gilmore, a respected astrophysicist from Cambridge, congratulated him on his remarkable ability to achieve near-diffraction limited images. The professor even hinted at something deeper. Much of what they do is what used to be the Star Wars project, which no doubt involves some of your objects. It was an affirmation, proof that Walson had stumbled upon something classified. Shortly after, the surveillance began. Low-flying black helicopters circled his home at all hours. Shadows lurked in the distance. His online activity slowed mysteriously, as if someone were monitoring his every move. Then came the intimidation. A series of anonymous messages warned him to stop sharing his findings. Strange men appeared near his residence, watching, waiting. The sky, once his refuge, now felt like a prison. But Walson refused to be silenced. He began releasing his images to the public, determined to expose the truth about the hidden machinery orbiting Earth. His evidence suggested an ongoing secret military space program, one tied to the infamous Strategic Defense Initiative, the so-called Star Wars project. As he continued to unveil more secrets, the pressure intensified. His emails were intercepted, his telescope equipment was tampered with. He could feel the unseen hand of intelligence agencies moving against him, trying to suppress what he had uncovered. But the truth was out, and once it's seen, it cannot be unseen. Additional chapters and content from the document continue. The final revelation. The underground base trembled violently, a low, inhuman hum reverberating through the miles of tunnels. Dust and debris rained from the ceiling as warning sirens blared, their screams drowned out by the rising pulse. The ship, the prison, was no longer dormant. I staggered forward, feeling the weight of every discovery pressing down on me. The truth wasn't just hidden in orbit, it was buried beneath our feet, waiting for the right moment to resurface. And now, because of our curiosity, because of our need to know, that moment had arrived. I had two choices, run or face whatever was coming, and I knew there was nowhere left to run. To be continued. 12,000 man-made objects are tracked by agencies to dodge space junk.